What's up, gang? We've got a surprise update today. They dropped it earlier than expected. And, yeah, it comes with a pretty solid bunch of new cars. So, first things first. Let's claim the code and see what this whole update is about. But honestly, I still feel like the discount would have been way better on the car packs. Turning Robux into in-game cash like this. Yeah, that's kind of a greedy trap. Anyway, let's jump in and check everything out. And we've got 2 limiteds at the same time, but we'll have to wait a bit before we can get them. For now, let's go to the dealership and check out the other new cars. So we've got the Arash models, the Volkswagen, the Czinger, and the Utopia Roadster. Let's check them out one by one and hear how they sound. Wow, that sounds unexpectedly really good. You know what? This Arash gives me the feeling of looking like a Ferrari, like an Enzo, but the front looks like a Lotus. So it's basically the child of a Ferrari, Enzo, and a Lotus. It would be like a Ferrari. One of one series. But it's really quiet though. That's weird. Shouldn't it be louder? Now let's see how the Pagani Utopia turned out. Now, that's what I'm talking about. I love Pagani, and especially this Utopia. It's a beauty. Now let's check out that Volkswagen, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a concept car from the early 2000s. Alright, now it's the Czinger's turn. Honestly, the looks of this car still don't convince me. I don't know. I don't want to be unfair to the brand. I just feel like it would have been better if the game allowed wraps, or at least a better stock paint finish. Being a limited, it definitely deserved it. Okay, I finally got the limiteds, after a bug, but we made it. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been changing the Czinger's color over and over, and I still haven't found one I really like. This purple isn't bad, but we'll see. Alright? Let's see how this car performs now. It looks promising, kind of like a circuit-focused car. And yeah, it actually feels pretty agile. Alright, now, let's take a look at the Volkswagen, and I'll give you my opinion and my final thoughts on these cars based on my first impressions. Alright, I already tested the economical Arash, the yellow one, off camera, and I compared its performance with other cars in that price range. It's only really worth it if you want a car more for circuit-style driving. But honestly, it's not super fast for what you pay. For the Czinger, I think that as a performance car, it's really solid. It looks promising, but it definitely needs more testing in actual races. It's a unique car, but honestly, for being a limited, it should have come with a better stock paint job. So, I'm not entirely sure how much I would recommend it, to be honest. My third favorite would be the other Arash car. It's a unique car. It handles well. And even though it's not super fast, it does feel competitive. And aesthetically, I love that Ferrari one-off vibe. It really reminds me of the Enzo. I like it, and well, at this point, you've probably realized that my taste is pretty old school. So you already know where this is going. For first and second place, I honestly see a tie between the Volkswagen concept and the Pagani. The Volkswagen is just a beautiful car. Elegant, yet sporty. And honestly, that's the kind of paint finish the Czinger should have had. But anyway, the Volkswagen also has great details. And the Pagani, that's basically perfection in car form. It's in my top 5 most beautiful cars in the world. and I think the developers or modelers nailed it perfectly. It is a shame, though, that the updated 3D model didn't make it to the first Utopia already in the game. That part is really sad. But yeah, that's my point of view. So, spend your money responsibly. Love you all, I appreciate you, and happy weekend. I'll see you later.